with people and concentrate on getting to know people, asking those questions, interacting. The way to make people feel good about your business, make them feel good about themselves. You're good. You know, the way you're using that whisk, you know, like, I need you on my team, or you're just such a lot of fun. Everyone would love to work with you. Compliments, compliments. They announced the Supreme Trophy. It was the person who won the top overall for this company. And the girl next to me leapt up and came on stage, and she was it. So when she came to sit back down, and I just said to her, congratulations, what made you join this company? And she said, you know, my mum was in direct selling way back. I always wanted to do it. And I said, oh, and she said, so I went to every party I was invited to. If I was invited, I went. And no one ever asked me. So I said to her, oh, I wonder why no one asked you, you know, just conversation. And her whole face changed. And she said, yeah, so do I. Oh. The most important hurdle you need to get your consultants to overcome to grow their business is that crazy thinking that by somehow when you're offering this opportunity that you're asking someone to do something. First of all, you're offering someone. And if you don't like rejection, I want you to imagine that young girl sitting at that party, no one asking her. We have an obligation to ask everyone, give everyone the opportunity to join the business, and instead of worrying about whether they're going to say no, give them a chance to say no. Give me a chance to say no. And if you do find that awkward, remember that little example I gave you there about thinking about it. I worked out in my head, I didn't mind the no. What I found awkward was what to do after the no. So then you do something awful like, oh, we're always here if you change your mind, or, you know, and it's just horrible. If I have an objection, I deal with it. There's a whole audio on selling and objections, you can see. But I discovered this, and it took all the sting out of rejection. And I know your consultants will find it helpful. I would look at someone and say, you know, we would love to work with you. You're exactly the kind of person that we're looking for with the Pampered Chef. And you say, Mary, I love being a teacher. I'm good, thank you. And I go, I understand. I bet you get asked all the time. I bet you're always being offered. And it's the really warm compliment and that's all I used to say. Oh, yeah, I bet every time you go to a party, someone asks you, because you're the kind of person anyone would want to work with. Because as we know in this business, you've got your peacocks, they're loud, they're talkative, no matter what you're showing them, it's, I love that, fantastic, and you fall in love with that person, comes up to order, they're out the back making calls on their cell phone, you know? Isn't that true? Mm-hmm. And then you've got the person who says nothing, does nothing, and they're just looking at you, and you think, I don't think she's liking this. And then because we're women, you think, you know, I don't think she likes me. And then because we're women, you think, well, quite frankly, I don't like you either. And then at the end, she comes up and she places a huge order, and all you can think of is, I really like her. So it's really important that you're working everybody in the room, because the quiet ones are often the ones who are thinking about it. Here's the theme to take back to your teams. Sales are your income for today. Bookings are your income for tomorrow. And recruiting is your income forever. And that's how this business works.